and welcome to lesson 3 of my bass mini series. In this lesson, I wanted to talk to you guys about modes and learn how to make modes make sense. The modes can get pretty scary for most people because it seems really deep and really complicated, and it can be when you get to the more technical side of it. But I want to break it down and so you guys can just dive off into it and not be afraid of it. The modes consist of the Ionian mode, and in the key of C, that's Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian, and back to one, Ionian. So as you can hear, it can get confusing. I even got stumbled trying to remember the names of everything. But what I want to do today is not dig into the technical aspect of them, but learning how to make musical sense when you're using these modes, and trusting your ears. Sometimes we get to learn in theory, and trust me, there's tons of information out here on YouTube, and there's some incredible teachers. They give you all these things about modes and all the theory, and you can buy books and even go to school and study about the theory. But I think the problem is we can become so mechanical because we have all this information rather than figuring out how to make it musical, how to make it feel good, how to make it sound good. I want to help you to be able to make this stuff make sense and not think so much about the theory aspect of it. Have the theory there, but don't spend so much time worrying about the theory part of it. Just play what makes sense. Play what sounds good, what feels good in the song, what doesn't clash in the song. By this time, if you learn your major scale, just say C major, you know what the scale sounds like by now, so trust your ears. You know this is the 1, this is the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1. So trust your ears. As long as what you're communicating musically sounds and feels good, that's all that matters. I want to come up with a number of ways to, let's use it in a practical sense. I'm playing a song and I want to turn around on a 5. I need to figure out several ways I can do it so I don't play the same thing all the time. So I'm in the key of B flat. So that 5 is going to be that F. So I want to figure out how to turn around on that 5. 2, 3, 4, 1. So I got a measure to hold that 5. So what can I put in that measure? Well, I got a number of things that I can put there. Let's trust my ear and let me see. I can immediately go to the modes and pull from the modes. Normally, over the 5, you would think, okay, let's go 5, let's go modes, let's think Mixolydian, okay? Well, what if I don't like the sound of that? I mean, it works because, musically it works. But I think I want to hear the sound of the 7th degree over there and see what that feels like, because the idea, you want to experiment with as much stuff as possible and see what you like the sound of, and that keeps it from being mechanical. So I'm gonna go with the 7th degree. Still works because if I'm playing that chord, that 7 is in the chord, so I want to go 7. And I'll use the 5 as my pivot point to get back to 1. So what I did then, I'll slow it down. 5, 7. I went to the 5, but I went back to the 7 to start my lick, or my turnaround, so to speak. And to make it funky, I mean, just think rhythmically to change it up and to add a little color. You can pick a number of things, but at the end of the day, you want to find what sounds good to your ear, what you want to do there. And that keeps you from being repetitive a lot of times, because I fall into the trap of playing the same stuff over the same turnarounds, and you want to kind of find different ways that you can do that without becoming too repetitive. So I encourage you to start digging into the modes and trusting your ears, and experiment and see what works. You don't have to use a certain thing for a certain chord. As long as you hear those notes in the chord, you can get away with using it. This is just a little quick tip. I don't want to drag it out too long. It's just a little quick tip that may help you in your playing. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions about this. Also visit JermaineMorgan.net, and you can check out any of my other lessons, and you can also follow my blog. And you can sign the mailing list there as well. That way you can get these lessons as they come out, or any other material that I release. You'll be the first ones to know. Thank you. Please subscribe. Peace.